Hey everyone, today is February 22nd, 2025. It's Saturday, and this is Off the Ledge. I'm your spiritual coach, Annette Dion. We do this every day to get us from frenzy to calm and centered. And I received a message today to convey that it's really essential and it's very potent for each and every one of us to designate time every day where we can just call it a calm time, like a time out for calm. I like that. A time out for calm. It's really, really, really important. When you get an opportunity, do and redo the guided meditations that are underneath the live videos for Thursday nights. 15 minutes in, the guided meditation starts. If you want to just, take that 15 minutes. It's visualizing. It is really putting into practice that what we think about, we're creating. And we're creating a more peaceful country and a more peaceful world collectively. We're not alone. We're in this together. Remember I showed you this? Sorry that the letters are backwards. Okay, our resident astrologer, Kathy Beal. If you'd like to book an astrology reading, a personal one with Kathy Beal, it's empowermentunlimited.net. She's an excellent, I call her a veteran astrologer, as am I a veteran psychic too. Okay, so here she is.
This is Kathy Beal of empowermentunlimited.net with Astro Insight for Saturday, February 22nd, 2025. Does time feel like it's slowing just a bit? The molasses feeling is from Mars, planet of push, moving into his direct station, which he will exactly hit on Sunday. For now, notice that you're starting to sense where movement is possible, and notice information starting to line up with investigations and your own personal exploration you've been going through all year. Sunday promises the beginning of a huge, big phase. So perhaps on Saturday, why don't you rest? That's all for now.
That definitely feels apropos to what's going on right now. Let's also, I want to let you know, I've been telling you for a long time that I was working on a Substack. I finally finished it. Go to Annette's Substack, and it's entitled The Drip, 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 Inherent Danger of Evil Being Rewarded. Please go to Substack and subscribe. And if you become a paid subscriber, that helps me immensely to pay my bills, so thank you. The Ernest Holmes reading for today from 365 Science of Mind. And while I'm thinking of it, I want to ask you to please share these videos if they're helpful to you. I hope that they are. I have heard that they are. I don't think I'd be doing them if they weren't. Okay. And Ernest says this: deep within me dwells infinite love. Deep within me, apply it to yourself, dwells infinite love. And from the Gospel according to Matthew, doesn't matter if you're not a Christian. It's just divine wisdom. A good man out of the good treasure of the heart bringeth forth good things. A good person out of the good treasure of the heart bringeth forth good things. I mentioned my Substack article, and that's kind of what it's about. I didn't know Ernest was going to say this today. Here we go. God is the giver of all things by means of love. The spirit is always at peace. There is no argument in divine mind. The spirit has never doubted itself, opposed itself, or disagreed with itself. This is the oneness that is God. Deep within me is that which never gets angry, troubled, or afraid. When I seem to be in conflict, I become still so that I may listen. I just asked you all to become still, right? I told you that was a message, but I hadn't opened the book. When I seem to be in conflict, I become still so that I may listen. If you're looking for guidance, if we're looking for guidance and we don't sit down to listen, to be receptive, we'll miss the guidance. All the love there is right here, right now, is with me. I now cease all self-opposition. I hear only the voice of love speaking to me. I hear nothing but the words of wisdom, guiding and inspiring me. And when I listen, there is a response from something greater than myself. It is the mysterious energy of love, the active principle of unity. Everything loves and everything responds to love. It is a universal quality shared alike by all, the central flame of the universe. Love is it. Love is all that matters. Love always wins. Let's pull a few cards for guidance for today. Please do whatever you can to get involved and to stay involved. You can, we can all take breaks, but we're undergoing a fascist coup, an attempted takeover of our complete and total country. And so we all need to do what we can, and I just want to let you know that we are moving. There's a massive, like Kathy was saying in her astrology for today, it's starting to become clear and more into focus what direction we're going, and it's not down, it's up. I know that that's true. I happen to have the Constitution of the United States right in front of me. I've got a bunch of these if you want to. Let's not make it a collector's item, a souvenir. AnnetteDion7@gmail.com if you'd like me to send you one of those. Speaking of sending you things, the Kamala 1 mug, I could put it right in the box if you want one of the Constitutions. If I already sent you a mug, I can still send it to you. Send you a Constitution. Okay, and thank you to Tia for that stack of pocket Constitutions that she sent to me. 3 cards for February 22nd to guide us. Thank you for subscribing and for being part of this channel. If you happen to be a member and it's not too late, like for tonight's psychic party, it's at 7 p.m. tonight. If you're a member, I have a live stream that's set to members only, and tonight's topic will be magic. Look, the lovers. It seems to be a resounding theme today that love is our salvation. We're not talking about romance, even though that looks romantic. We're not talking about romance. We're talking about human to human connection and a sense of helping one another, a sense of together there's nothing that we cannot do. So that's the energy that we're in. We're letting go of all the heinousness that we've been through from the past. We're letting go of that. We're moving into love. We're letting go of the past darkness and we're moving into love. And that's what brings harmony to this country. We're moving into love from the past darkness that we really have learned from. And I know it looks like we're still having to deal with all of this, but it's on its way out. It's on its way out. And we're moving into love and harmony. So, I just want to speak to how we're all feeling and how frightening it is. And if you get frightened, it's really important to pull yourself out of the fear. So I find that this works for me. I'm gravitating more towards articles that have a hopeful headline, a positive sentiment, a we can do it spirit. Think about, back in high school when there were pep rallies, right? The pep rallies were to get the team, your high school team to win. So you got together to rev up the energy, right? So it's not helpful. It's good to know what's going on. We do have to know what's going on, but I don't find it helpful at all to read anything that goes into great detail about it's really meant to bring you down, great detail about how bad it is and how much they're succeeding in taking away everything, including things that people need to literally survive. Don't get into the details. Know what's happening. Participate. This is my advice, and it does work. That's why I'm telling you. Don't go into great detail. Don't think about all the people in great detail that are suffering. There's really nothing you can do but pray about it in many, many, many instances and activate to oust this fascist regime. Visualize at every turn that you're transforming that fear and terror into activism and healing for this nation. I love how the flag is gracefully flying around today. Know that miracles always occur. Know that love always triumphs over evil. Once again, we're not talking about romantic love. We're talking about our connectedness to one another. And together, we have done amazing things in this country. This country was founded on revolution. This country was literally founded on the overthrow of a king. The orange buffoon has declared himself to be king. The criminal, corrupt Supreme Court has given him that power. But the people rising up together is a force that cannot be beaten, especially in a country where our democracy is the oldest democracy on the planet. The oldest succeeding democracy on the planet. And these idiots think that they can get in there and keep hold of it and get rid of it. It's not happening. And it's not happening because of us. Because we are the power. And when we start to realize what we're capable of, when we start to see, wow, this is working, and we stop falling for the delusion that they're trying to paint this picture for us that it's not working. When they're not showing us the activism, don't be fooled. They're not showing us the activism on like mainstream media or wherever you might go for non-news. But we're out there, and we're rising up and by the thousands, the millions, really, the millions now. There's nothing that this dangerous regime is not doing to destroy us. And so the people that you may have thought least likely to support our democracy, when the chickens come home to roost, right? They will feel the pain and they will join with you. So make sure your heart is open to people that are going to come back around to sanity. They got in the cult mind. The cult mind, when the cult mind is broken through this trauma, that's how it happens. It's kind of an intervention. When the cult mind is cracked open, metaphorically speaking, that's when the people who didn't fight and engage in hatred against the anti-democracy person will be the ones with open arms. I understand you are under a con job. You are under hypnosis. But let's do this together. Let's save our country together. And with that, I leave you. Going to work. Have a beautiful day. PsychicAnnetteDion.com is where you go to book a reading. And I have a special on my website that you have to email me, AnnetteDion7@gmail.com, to book with me. Very special discount. Tonight's the psychic party. If you're a member, please join us. Namaste. Please share if this is helpful to you. And we'll see you soon. Have a great day.